The film begins with Max and Duke enjoying their time in Central Park, observing other dogs playing with their owner's kids. Duke, a bit skeptical about children, remarks to Max that kids can be a nightmare and that everything changes with a kid. Max's life takes an unexpected turn when his owner Katie meets Chuck, and the two eventually get married, move into Katie's apartment, and have a child named Liam. Initially tormented by the presence of Liam, Max starts to warm up to him as the boy grows older, expressing his love for Max. This leads Max to take on the responsibility of protecting Liam from the potential dangers of the world. The story also delves into the lives of other pets. Chloe, another pet in the neighborhood, has a peculiar way of waking up her owner, coughing up a hairball in her bed. Snowball, who has become a pet to Molly, gets dressed up as a superhero called Captain Snowball. Katie notices that Max has been stressed out, evident from his constant scratching, especially when he perceives Liam to be in trouble. In response, Max enlists the help of other pets, including Buddy, Mel, and Norman, to keep an eye on Liam throughout the city. Concerned about Max's well-being, Katie takes him to the vet, where he becomes even more stressed by the presence of other anxious pets. The vet places a cone on Max to prevent him from scratching himself. As the story unfolds, it explores the dynamics between pets and their owners, showcasing the unique and often humorous aspects of their day-to-day lives. Max's journey from being apprehensive about Liam to becoming his protector sets the stage for the adventures and challenges that lie ahead in the film. The family decides to take a trip outside the city to visit Chuck's uncle's farm, marking the beginning of a new adventure for Max and his friends. Before leaving, Max entrusts his favorite toy, a squeaky ball resembling a bee, to Gidget for safekeeping. As Max and the family embark on their journey, Gidget falls asleep with the precious ball, leading to a whimsical dream where she envisions herself and Max as a couple. However, her dream takes an unexpected turn when the ball slips from her grasp, bouncing uncontrollably. It eventually ends up in an apartment belonging to an old cat lady, surrounded by numerous cats. Terrified, Gidget hesitates to retrieve the ball from the feline-filled abode. Meanwhile, Snowball and Chloe encounter Daisy, a Shih Tzu in need of Captain Snowball's superhero assistance. Daisy shares her tale of finding a frightened white tiger cub named Who during an airplane journey with other pets. Who belongs to a cruel circus ringleader named Sergey, and Daisy seeks Snowball's help to rescue the mistreated cub. Upon arriving at the farm, Max and Duke attempt to acclimate themselves to the new environment. However, Max's encounters include being chased by a wild turkey until the pursuit is halted by Rooster, Chuck's uncle's sheepdog, portrayed by Harrison Ford. Rooster appears harsh and unyielding, especially after Max drinks from his bowl, setting the stage for further challenges and unexpected encounters on the farm. Snowball and Daisy locate the circus where Hugh is kept in a cage guarded by 4 chained-up wolves. Daisy, with her quick wit, manages to outsmart 3 of the wolves, entangling them, but one remains free and pursues Snowball through the circus. Daisy cleverly traps the wolf on a ride and secures the keys to Who's cage. She successfully frees Who, and they escape the circus together. Sergey discovers Who's disappearance the next morning, finding Daisy's flower left behind. He calls upon his wolves to retrieve Who. Meanwhile, Gidget seeks Chloe's assistance, who is euphoric from catnip, to learn how to convincingly act like a cat to retrieve Max's toy. Chloe subjects Gidget to cat training, involving activities like landing on her feet, using a litter box, and even attempting to devour Sweet Pea. Gidget nearly eats the bird, but Chloe intervenes just in time. On the farm, Max remains devoted to Liam, attempting to read Little Red Riding Hood to him until they reach the ominous part where the big bad wolf consumes Red and her grandmother. Rooster observes Max's easily frightened nature and removes the cone from his head. Later, Max accidentally releases the sheep from their pen, but Rooster skillfully herds them back inside. A young lamb named Cotton goes missing in the woods, prompting Rooster to enlist Max's help in finding him. Max dangles over a branch above a crevice to free Cotton, almost falling to the bottom before Rooster rescues him. That night, Rooster imparts a valuable lesson to Max, encouraging him not to fear the world. They share a moment howling at the moon together. Snowball and Daisy attempt to find a suitable place for Who and bring him to Pops, who is in charge of a group of neighborhood puppies. Reluctantly, Pops agrees to keep Who at the request of the enthusiastic puppies. However, they return Who to Snowball after he wreaks havoc on the place. Snowball, in turn, leaves Who in Max's apartment. Gidget, with Norman's company, returns to the cat apartment, disguised with fake ears and a sock to resemble a cat. She manages to locate Max's toy, but her actions awaken a large cat, leading to a chase by the other felines. Norman cleverly uses a laser pointer to distract the cats, allowing Gidget to escape their pursuit. She pretends to catch the laser dot and eat it, impressing the other cats, who believe Gidget is some kind of chosen one. As the family leaves the farm, Max and Duke bid farewell to Rooster, who who appears slightly emotional but quickly brushes it off. Upon their return home, Max discovers Who inside Liam's closet while the boy sleeps. Snowball is tasked with removing Who from the room. They, along with Daisy and Gidget, notice the wolves outside searching for Who. Eventually, Who is cornered on the rooftop, where Sergey attempts to tranquilize him and take the tiger along with Daisy after she intervenes. The pets unite to rescue Who and Daisy from the clutches of the wolves and Sergey. Max and Snowball board the circus train where everyone is located. Inside, Max is pursued by the wolves, while Snowball attempts to rescue Daisy, contending with Sergey's pet monkey, Little Sergey. Max successfully lures the wolves off the train, and Snowball and Daisy manage to trap Little Sergey in a cannon, shooting him out. However, before Max can reach Who, he is knocked over by Little Sergey, and both fall off the train. Max races to a bridge, catches up with the train, and breaks in. Alongside Snowball and Daisy, they confront Sergey, but the conductor halts the train. Sergey, holding them at gunpoint, attempts to take Who. Gidget arrives in a car driven by the cat lady and her cats, knocking Sergey over. The animals hop in, and they head back to the city. Who finds a new home with the cat lady, and Snowball returns to Molly, who now dresses him up as a princess, much to his delight. Max and Duke accompany Katie and Chuck, escorting Liam on his first day of preschool. Despite Katie and Chuck being emotional, Max is confident that Liam will be fine, and the boy bids goodbye to his two dogs for the day.